Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Charlie. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing y'all how to make my delicious pineapple and amaretto rum cake from scratch. Now, this is more of a sweeter type of rum cake. It combines the sweetness of the pineapple and the sweetness of the amaretto combined to make a wonderful, flavorful, soft, moist, and delicious rum cake that you're going to love. This recipe you can get about 15 to 18 servings, all depending on how you slice it. It's flavorful and absolutely delicious. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, here's all what you'll need to make a homemade pineapple and amaretto rum cake. Let's get started with our ingredients. You'll need some Swan's Down cake flour or all-purpose flour, sugar, salt, baking powder, baking soda, unsalted butter at room temperature, large eggs at room temperature, heavy whipping cream at room temperature, 1 20-ounce can of pineapple slices in 100% pineapple juice, freeze-dried pineapple, chopped pecans, vanilla extract, butter extract, almond extract, cake batter extract. Now, if you don't have the cake batter extract, you can omit it from the recipe. Pineapple extract, Amaretto liquor, you can use any brand for this recipe, and some yellow gel paste or liquid food coloring. And for your tools, you will need some Baker's Joy non-stick baking spray, a flavor injector, a pastry brush, and to bake your cake, you will need a Fat Daddy-O tube pan. This is a 15-cup in capacity tube pan. And there we have it. Alright, let's get straight to it. We're going to get started with making our pineapple powder. Add 1 ounce in weight of the freeze-dried pineapple right on in there. Blend this for 1 minute. And as you can see, that's a nice fine powder. Okay, here I have a mesh strainer with a small bowl underneath it. I'm going to take the 20-ounce can of pineapple slices in 100% pineapple juice, and I'm going to add that into the mesh strainer. From there, I'm going to allow the pineapple juice to drain into the small bowl. We're going to take the pineapple slices and set that on the side. And this is our pineapple juice here. You should have about 3/4 cup of pineapple juice in here. Alright, let's get started with our dry ingredients. So in this mesh strainer with a medium-sized bowl underneath it, add 2 1/4 cups of cake flour or all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of the pineapple powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Sift all the ingredients into the medium-sized bowl. And here's what's left over from the freeze-dried pineapple. It's not going to go through the mesh strainer, so you just take that and add that into the bowl. Stir all your ingredients together. Alright, let's get started with our wet ingredients. So in this separate medium-sized bowl, if you're using cake flour, add 2/3 cup of heavy whipping cream at room temperature, a 1/2 cup of pineapple juice at room temperature, and 1/3 cup of amaretto at room temperature. If you are using all-purpose flour, add 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream at room temperature, 1/3 cup of pineapple juice at room temperature, and 1/4 cup of amaretto at room temperature. Next, add 2 teaspoons of pineapple extract, a 1/2 teaspoon of butter extract, 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract, a 1/2 teaspoon of cake batter extract, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 1/4 teaspoon of yellow gel paste or liquid food coloring. And I've added it onto this butter knife here, and I'm going to swirl that into the liquid. Take a whisk and stir all the ingredients together until combined. Alright, let's get started with the preparation of our cake batter. So in our stand mixer bowl fitted with the paddle attachment, you can also use a hand mixer as well. Add 2 sticks of unsalted butter, softened and at room temperature. And to that, I'm going to add 2 cups of sugar. Start your mixer on a medium-low speed just to get that butter and sugar incorporated. Turn your mixer up to the highest setting and mix this on high speed for 4 minutes. Now at some point during those 4 minutes, you're going to go ahead and stop your mixer and scrape down the sides of your bowl. Continue mixing that in. Alright, scrape down the sides of your bowl. Start your mixer on a medium speed. Add 4 large eggs in at room temperature, one at a time. Alright, scrape down the sides of your bowl. Next, we're going to alternate the cake flour or all-purpose flour mixture and the pineapple cream amaretto mixture into the batter 3 separate times. We're not doing any measurements or anything like that at this time. Add the first amount of the cake flour or all-purpose flour mixture and the first amount of the pineapple cream amaretto mixture. Mix this on a medium-low speed for about 15 to 20 seconds or until combined. Alright, scrape down the sides of your bowl. Add the second amount of the cake flour or all-purpose flour mixture and the second amount of the pineapple cream amaretto mixture. Mix this on a medium-low speed for about 15 to 20 seconds or until combined. Alright, scrape down the sides of your bowl. Add the third amount of the cake flour or all-purpose flour mixture and the third amount of the pineapple cream amaretto mixture. Mix this on a medium-low speed for about 15 to 20 seconds or until combined. Alright, scrape down the sides of your bowl. Add a half a cup of chopped pecans. Take a spatula and fold the pecans into the batter. And from there, your pineapple amaretto rum cake batter is now ready. I'm going to take 1 tablespoon of softened unsalted butter and I'm going to spread that around the bottom and the sides of the tube pan. Next, spray a light coating of the Baker's Joy nonstick baking spray around the tube pan. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven to 325 degrees. Next, you're going to sprinkle 1 tablespoon of sugar around the tube pan. You can also use brown sugar as well. Add a half a cup of chopped pecans into the tube pan and move the pan around to coat the insides of the tube pan with the chopped pecans. Line the bottom of your tube pan with the pineapple slices. I've taken some of the pineapple slices and cut them in half, and I'm going to line them onto the side of the tube pan as well. Pour your prepared cake batter into the tube pan. Spread the batter around as evenly as possible with a spatula. To make the batter more even, shake your tube pan and tap the bottom of the tube pan with your hand. Now it is ready to be baked. Place this into a preheated 325-degree oven on the middle rack. Bake this for 1 hour. Okay, it's been about 1 hour now for our cake. Let's remove this out of the oven. Toothpick inserted into the cake should come out clean. Let the cake cool for about 4 to 5 hours before removing it out of the pan. Preheat your fire to medium heat. Alright, let's get started with our pineapple amaretto mixture. So in this medium-sized pot, add 2/3 cup of amaretto liquor, a half a cup of pineapple juice, a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract. I'm going to take my whisk and stir all the ingredients together. Let this get hot for about 3 to 4 minutes, stirring occasionally. Alright, it's been about 3 to 4 minutes now. As you can see, our mixture is starting to come up to a slight simmer. Now you're going to go ahead and turn your fire off. Let this cool for 10 minutes. Our cake is still cooling, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our flavor injector and add the pineapple amaretto mixture into the flavor injector. Insert the flavor injector into the cake and just add a very small amount of the pineapple amaretto mixture into the cake. Only add a very small amount in there. Don't add too much, because if you add too much, the cake is going to become oversaturated and mushy, and we don't want that. And if you have to refill your flavor injector, do that. There we go. Here I have a pastry brush, and from there I'm going to dab the pineapple amaretto mixture onto the top portion of the cake while it's still in the pan. Go all around the top of the cake with this. Let this soak for 2 minutes. Here I have a serving plate. I'm going to place that on top of the tube pan and flip the cake over. And ta-da! Okay, next we're going to take our pastry brush again and dip it into the pineapple amaretto mixture. And you're going to dab the pineapple and amaretto mixture all around the cake. Let the cake cool completely before serving. And for best results, after you let the cake cool completely, place it into your refrigerator covered overnight so that way the flavors can settle and increase. Be careful not to oversaturate the cake with the amaretto mixture. You just want to dab just a little bit on there at a time. And to keep your cake fresh, keep it in your refrigerator at all times. Here is the final presentation. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Pineapple and amaretto rum cake, made from scratch by a New Orleans native. If you like my channel, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell button if you want to be notified of my videos. I have an official website for all of my recipes, including this one. Go to www.charliethecookandrews.com. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter under the name Charlie the Cook Andrews. Stay tuned as Charlie's taste test is coming up next. Can't wait. Now it's time to go eat and take a bite. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh man, this cake is really good. The cake, it is crumbly when you cut into it. It's soft, it's moist, it has a nice pineapple flavor, and it also has that flavor from that amaretto. Oh my goodness, y'all, this has got to be one of the best rum cakes I ever made. Now I just want to let y'all know, when you inject the amaretto rum sauce into the cake, be careful not to add too much, because if you add too much, you're going to oversaturate the cake. You only just need a little bit, okay? But overall, this is a delicious and flavorful rum cake. All you got to do is try the recipe. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, have a good one. Peace.